3%. That's the percentage of customers who are ready to buy, who we would call active buyers. So when you market to people and companies who have a need for your product or service right now, you're really only talking to a small percentage of your market, because most people in any given time are not ready to buy. Any customer that comes across your website might have intent to change but aren't ready to buy, they might have the need but they aren't ready to buy, or they might not even have the need and so they're not willing to buy. So how do we fix this? How do we move these customers, the 97% of customers, through to a sale if they aren't ready to buy? We use a funnel. We take them from being a cold lead, a customer who wasn't ready to buy, and slowly warm them up, move them to the sale. So today we're going to look at what a simple sales funnel looks like and how we can add one to our website in Webflow, so stick around. So there are 1,001 different funnels that we could look at, but let's go simple. Let's go from our website having no funnel to having a small, simple funnel. So here's what we're going to cover. We're going to add an email call to action offer, we're going to improve that offer, and then we're going to set up what we want to do with that email. So let's start by adding in our email call to action offer. And we're going to do this by making a smaller offer. Rather than asking someone to, in this case, reach out for a project, we're going to ask them for just their email. So we're going to add a new section at the bottom of the page for those who aren't ready to reach out just yet. And again, if our customer is ready to buy or to contact us, they will click straight on the call to action and fill out the form. But if they aren't ready to buy, if they aren't in that 3%, then we're creating a separate offer so we don't lose them entirely. So let's add in an email form, give it a title, and also a paragraph, and even an illustration. So this is step one. We've added an option for those who aren't ready to buy yet. But before we move on, let's make this offer a little more appealing because frankly, right now it isn't very enticing. So step two, we're going to improve this offer to be more convincing. We'll change our title to Learn How to Maximize Your Website. And we'll change our paragraph to Everything You Need to Know to get more sales and improve your business. In fact, let's even add a little subtitle underneath the button. We'll add one here and we'll say weekly advice, no spam. And I'm going to adjust this a little bit to improve the design, but already our offer is now directly talking more to the customer that we're trying to get. And we can improve this even more if we create a resource or some kind of goodie that a customer would want and then exchange it for their email. A free webinar, a free ebook, an industry report, a case study, a free checklist. There are so many different options. And as soon as we do this, we can create a resource specific page and then connect ads to this page. And that's exactly how a paid funnel works. Rather than paying for an ad to directly sell our product or service, we're adding a step into the middle. We're selling a free resource first, and then we're selling what we actually want later down the line. But if you don't have any resource lying around and you don't have the time to make one, you can just leave your offer without a resource. And we can add this offer to multiple places on our website. We can add it to our homepage or a customer specific page, or even on a blog post page. Either way, we've added an offer for the 97% of customers, and now we're going to utilize their email, actually decide how to follow up with the customer. Now, the very manual way is simply emailing the customer from the email that they've submitted. If we offered a helpful resource, then we can do exactly that. We can follow up and see how they went with the resource. But frankly, doing this individually for every customer doesn't really scale. Very quickly, it's going to get overwhelming, which is why we instead use some sort of email automation software. MailChimp, ConvertKit, Drip, Insert fourth option. All of these are ways that we can keep in communication with our customers and also build up an email list. So let's set up a Zap through Zapier, where we're connecting our email from Webflow through to our email software. And I'll be using ConvertKit, but you can use whatever software you prefer. First, we're going to submit a test email in our form. So we're going to go to our website and we'll scroll down to our section. Just put in an email for now. Submit that. And now we can go to Zapier and set it up. And so we're connecting Webflow with ConvertKit. And so when there's a new form submission, we're going to add a subscriber to a form. We'll hit try it. And we're just going to go through this connection process. And here's our form, which is showing because we've done one submission. We'll go next. Wait for that. And now we have our ConvertKit account. We'll go next. And this is where we connect up the email from Webflow to ConvertKit, and we pick a form to do so. So if we go into ConvertKit, we've created a form that's specifically for our newsletter signups. And so that's fine for now. We'll select our form and we'll go next. And we're grabbing the email from the submission. We're going to leave the first name for now. And we're not going to opt them into a sequence. We'll just go next. We'll send a test zap. And now that's worked well. So we'll turn that on. And now that's on. So now our email offer on Webflow is connected up to an email platform to continue the conversation with our customer. So let's look back at our funnel. We started by directly going for the sale, asking customers who arrived on our site to straight away reach out or to buy our product. Then we added a step. We're asking for just an email first, and through this email we can slowly pitch the sale. We've made it easier for more customers to move to the sale because we aren't asking for as much straight away. And now that our email form is set up with automation software, we can go further. Through our emails we can provide even more and more value to our customer before we ask for the sale. We can set up a drip style email course where our email software sends customers an automated story of about 5 or so emails, again providing more value and warming them up for the sale. If the drip style funnel wasn't convincing enough but they're still with you, you can send monthly or weekly emails that keep providing value. Some people do daily emails, and that strategy is another discussion entirely. But either way, you're continuing that discussion with your customers who weren't ready to buy just yet. I'll cover email strategy in another video, but for now we can look at an example of an email that I might send. We're continuing the conversation, providing value, and then small pitch. So that's all now for funnels, and there are examples of funnels almost everywhere you look on the internet. So keep your eyes peeled for how businesses use funnels. So thanks for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment on your thoughts on this one, and I'll see you on the next one.